Welcome to Mike's Yoga channel and welcome to this relaxing Yin Yoga for athletes with props. When you're ready, roll your mat, grab some water, and let's get started. Okay everyone, so in this sequence we will be using two blocks. If you have them, you can just set them to the side for now. And we'll start by coming into an extended child's pose. So let's bring our knees as wide as the mat, letting the big toes touch behind you. From here, just walk your hands along in front of you, letting your forehead rest in the mat. In this pose, we're really breathing into the back body as well as the hips. And so whenever I practice Yin Yoga, I really love to practice a 6 and 6 breath. So inhaling for 6 seconds and exhaling for 6 seconds. This really helps me relax and just calm everything down. So feel free to practice that or just breathe however you like. And on your next exhale, let's shift forward onto our stomachs. We'll come into a Sphinx pose here. So to come into Sphinx pose, let's stack the elbows right underneath the shoulders. Keep the forearms out in front of you. Opening up the chest, opening up the heart here. You can kind of keep your gaze to where the wall meets the floor. Exhale, mindfully release. From here, let's make our way onto our bums and we'll extend our legs out long. We'll make our way into a seated forward fold. So from here on your next inhale, bring the hands up towards the sky. Exhale, melt it forward, keeping the feet flexed towards you. So grabbing onto the toes or the feet if you can. If you can, that's okay. You can just let your hands rest where they naturally fall. In this pose, really breathing into the back of the legs here. And I encourage you to try and sink a little bit deeper with each exhale. And on your next exhale, mindfully release. Awesome job, you guys. From here, we'll grab one of our blocks and we'll come into a waterfall pose, otherwise is known as legs up the wall pose. So to come into waterfall pose, let's lie flat on our backs and bring this block and place it right underneath our tailbone, right underneath our sacrum. And we're gonna bring our legs straight up towards the sky. Again, keeping the feet flexed towards us here. Hands can rest on your body or down by your sides. I encourage you to come back to your breath, as well as close your eyes here. This is a beautiful inversion, so we're letting the blood flow in the opposite direction. And on your next exhale, mindfully release. Awesome job, you guys. Now from here, we can rock up and let's grab our second block. So we're going to be coming into a supported fish pose. This is one of my favorite poses to do that involves blocks. So essentially, we're going to keep the blocks on the medium height. So there's a short height, long height, medium height. So we're going to place one, and this is going to act as like a pillow for our head. So this is going to be horizontal at the top of our mat. Second block is going to come about 4 or 5 inches below, and this is going to be vertical, so this is going to be resting on the upper spine. So once we have this in place, take your time. Essentially, we're just going to lie down on these blocks. And then once you get comfy, you can let your arms rest by your sides. Again, close your eyes here, just come back to your breath. So in this pose, we're really opening up the chest, opening up the heart. And on your next exhale, mindfully release. I encourage you to use your forearms here to kind of push yourself up. Awesome job, you guys. I'm feeling zened out, that's for sure. So we're going to go into our final pose, which is a Shavasana, but we're going to use our blocks and we're going to place them right underneath our knees. So again, take your time getting comfy. Again, I encourage you to close your eyes, just come back to your breath, letting the mind and the body reap all the benefits from this practice. So I encourage you to stay here for as long as you like, or if you're ready to go, we can mindfully rock back up, set the blocks to the side, and come into a seated position of your choice. Wherever you are, let's bring our hands together at our heart. Thank you all so much for sharing your time and your energy with me today. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. From here, let's bring our hands up to our third eye. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Thank you so much. Namaste.